Hey, what's going on, guys? Oh my God, it's raining so much in Northfields today. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Is that Paul's van from JetClean Pro? No way. Oh my God. That means Paul's somewhere around here right now. Is he in India? Nah, I don't think so, mate, because that's closed. The Garden Cafe? I bet he's in here. Let's have a look. Is Paul through here? Is Paul in here? Is Paul down in there? Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Who's that? Who's that? Paul!
Hello, mate.
I've been looking for you for ages, mate. How's it going?
Not bad, not bad.
Look, I've been seeing you advertised on Facebook so often. Just saw your van outside and I thought, is he in here? Who did I find? Listen, it's time for the interview. Let's do it.
Hi, so my name's Paul Jenkins from JetClean Pro. As many of you know, I've been running a local business in this area for roughly the last 15 years.
So obviously your name is JetClean Pro, so I'm assuming that's your speciality.
Yeah, so it's jet cleaning, so driveways, patios, mainly obviously drain clearances. You have to use a jetter to do unblocking drains, also gutter cleaning as well. Even though I don't use the jetter on gutters, we use a big vacuum that sucks everything out of the gutters rather than using ladders.
What I've really found fascinating about your work is you see people, these patios that have been there for like 10 years, and the patio looks okay, but then you come along with your little JetClean Pro, sorry, and you spray it up, and the difference is absolutely amazing.
So it's basically a three-stage process. So we clean it, we put the chemical on it to get rid of all the lichen that's in the block paving. Then it's got to be left to dry for a few days, 3 days, and then we come back and resand the driveway. So then once it's finished, it looks like a new driveway's been laid.
Exactly. It looks as if they put new bricks down and boom.
Yeah.
I mean, what do your customers tell you when they finish? Do they go like, wow, I never knew it could look this good?
Yeah, it's like I've had a few people turn around and say I've had this done before in the past and it's come up really a lot different to what it normally comes up. If it's done properly, it's going to last a lot longer than just going over with plain water, to be honest with you. It's like when you wash a car. If you wash a car with plain water, you're going to take the surface out, or you're not going to clean the paintwork. You know, but same with a driveway. If you just use plain water on it to jet wash the dirt off, within a few days or a week or so, it's going to be back to normal again. It's going to be exactly the same as what it was before it was cleaned. Lovely. So if you do it properly and do it at the right stage, it's going to last for years.
How long would you say for a customer looking at this right now and thinking,
do you know what the funny thing is? The dirtier the driveway, the better it's going to look once it's cleaned, and the longer it's going to stay looking a lot cleaner. So basically, you can have a driveway. I had driveways where I've cleaned them, and you know, after 3 years, people have come back to me and said that the driveway's still perfect,
still good,
still looking good. Yeah.
So the customer's money will last a long time.
Exactly. Yeah. You do pay a bit more for the service, but with everything in life, you get what you pay for.
100%. Paul, how do you handle competition?
Good competition is good for any business. What I don't like is when you get people coming into the area from outside other areas and then basically ripping customers off.
And how about pricing? Is your model to undercut and still provide, or just give it straight?
The worst thing you can do in any business is undercut, because the problem you've got is if you undercut somebody else, they then come back and undercut you, and before you know it, everyone's going around cleaning driveways, unblocking drains for pennies. And you know, most customers know that in any business you've got loads of overheads. You've got the machine, the upkeep of the machine, the stuff you've got to buy, the chemicals. I do a fair job for a fair price.
What services do you offer?
In the summertime, it's mainly driveways and patios. This time of the year now, the weather's changing, so people want gutters cleaned, and we don't use ladders for gutter cleaning. We use a vacuum that will suck everything out the gutters, including any stagnant water that obviously you can't remove using your hands. But my biggest part of the trade this time of the year is block drains.
What service do you enjoy the most?
Believe it or not, unblocking the drains.
Really?
Yes.
Your name's JetClean Pro.
I know. Well, I don't know, even though I enjoy doing the patios and the driveways and it gives me a good, sense of what I've done, achievement, unblocking drains it's an emergency service, so unless you can do that, the person's basically stuck the house won't operate with a blocked drain. Customers, when it's been done, when the drains are unblocked, tend to appreciate what you've done more.
Yeah, because they need it. I like that you got a real heart for it and you love what you do and you love giving that value to the customer.
You have to. You've got to give good value for money. You've got to do the job to your best ability. So any blockages in the drain, and 9 times out of 10, believe it or not, it's fat washing powder. Believe it or not, from the washing machine.
Really?
Yeah, washing powder congeals into a great big lump in the drain pipe.
It's these little small things that people don't realise.
People don't realise, and I always say to people, the best thing to do if you're going to use that for the washing machine, go for the liquid tabs, don't use powder. Powder will clog your drains up.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Wow.
One of the other most common things that's going to block a drain is wet wipes.
And
you'll be surprised at how many times, you know, people are in the house and they've got young children and you clear the drain, there's wet wipes, and well, I didn't put them down the drain. I didn't put them down the toilet. You must have done, because there's no other way they could get there. But you know, you don't say that to people.
Of course. But in your head you're thinking that, innit?
Yeah, obviously, yeah. But yeah, I mean, the drains, I enjoy doing more than anything else, to be honest.
How do you advertise your business?
Normally just through Facebook now. It's got to the stage now I just do through Facebook, because most of my advertising is all word of mouth. It's all done through word of mouth, which obviously you know and I know is the best form of advertising. Most of my work, you know, is through recommendations on Facebook.
Wow. And that keeps you fully busy, yeah?
That keeps me busy 7 days a week. In actual fact, now I stopped working 7 days, I'm working 6 days now.
Out of choice?
Out of choice. I've had to, because I'm getting on a little bit now, my age is catching up with me.
I truly believe you, because literally I'm going through Facebook, not even on the Facebook group, just going through my own feed, and all I see, thank you, Paul from JetClean Pro. Thank you, Paul. Even this morning, I saw a recommendation of you and the other guy. I think it was the plumber. I think it was
Martin McConway.
Martin McConway.
Yeah.
Someone gave you this commendation. I was like,
yeah,
wow. You're literally famous in Ealing for your work. Why do you think that is?
I think at the end of the day, it's more about, I wouldn't say famous, God blimey. You know what I mean? I'm just an average guy.
You have a name for yourself. Come on.
Yeah,
Paul.
but you know, but at the end of the day, famous, I don't think is the word for it. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, you do a good job for people, and you know, you charge a fair price.
Yeah.
And the word spreads around. Obviously, people, you know, does anyone know someone that can clean the gutters? Does anyone know someone that can unblock a drain, do a dry? Yes, Paul Jenkins. He done a brilliant job. And that's the sort of, you know, I treat every customer as though I'm doing my own property.
Love that, Paul.
You know, with the drains, if I can't unblock a drain, I'm not going to charge you. No call-out fee, you know. But if I get to a property and I can't unblock the drain, then obviously I don't charge the customer for that. It goes a long way.
What do you think makes a good business? 3
good things to make a good business. 1, being polite to the customers. Politeness goes a long way. Charge a fair price. Stick to the price that you tell the customer. Don't change it once you've done the job. You know, stick to the same price. And make sure the most important thing is, if you're going to tell a customer you're going to be there at 11 o'clock, you're there at 11 o'clock. Don't turn up late.
How long have you been doing this business?
On and off about 15 years. Ever since I was a young kid, I used to, you know, started off with a Black & Decker pressure washer. So it's just built up over the years, and then I decided I'm going to do this. I went on quite a few courses. It's called BICS, British Institute of Cleaning Science.
Wow. And you love this work then, yeah?
I love it. I love it. I wouldn't swap it for anything. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to be a millionaire. I'll never be a millionaire out of this work. But I make a living, you know. I'm the only one in my house that works. So, you know, as long as I, you know, make enough money to pay the bills, you know, keep the family going, I'm happy with that.
You good?
That's it, yeah.
Paul, it's been such a great chat with you today. The passion for the work that you do is evidently clear.
Thanks.
And I love the service you're providing in the Ealing area. As an Ealing fellow myself, thank you so much for what you're doing in the area, for doing a quality job.
No worries.
Thank you so much.
No, thanks a lot, everyone. Cheers, mate.